And now, girl, I swear I'm a basketball girly. I'm a fan. Oh my god, why do people keep beeping? Like, girl, this is the territory that comes when you from where you from. And the funniest thing of all is, before he even became speaker, like, you know, they vote, he got the 218 votes. Girl, why he move his things into the speaker's office? He said, I'm gonna win some way somehow, so I'm gonna just set my stuff up right here. Like, sir, you ain't got the votes yet. Like, what are you? Hi, you guys. Happy New Year. Happy 2023. I hope you guys enjoyed your New Year's Eve, all your holiday festivities. Now it's a new year, and you know, some people create New Year's resolutions. And for me, this year, I want to find a partner, as I do every year. But that, and I want to be more consistent with my YouTube videos, which I always say every year that I'm going to be consistent. Then I start, then I stop, then I start, then I stop. So here we are in 2023, trying again, right? Beautiful. So did I say welcome? If I didn't, welcome, bienvenidos. If you're new, my name is Shayla, and we're going to call this a Unwind with Shey episode, where we're going to just reflect on stories of the week that caught my attention, some talker things while I do my makeup. So if you're interested, please keep on watching. So first, I want to say thank you so much to all the people that watched my Thalia interview. That interview was super exciting to do. I'm so happy I got the opportunity to do it. I feel like a lot of people subscribed after seeing that interview, but unfortunately, I mean, if I get an opportunity to interview a celebrity, like, of course I would love to post it. But if you subscribing thinking that I'm just gonna be interviewing people, you know, famous people left and right, if I get the opportunity, I would love to, you know, interview them. But girl, that was, if you're subscribing for that, I don't think that's like an everyday thing. That was just one time. I also wrote an article, but I wasn't able to post the video with the article, so I was like, well, I'm gonna post it on my YouTube, because why not? Also, I'm gonna be drinking Pellegrino. Could you believe that my mom put me onto this drink? Crazy. Okay, so I'm talking a whole lot, so now let's start doing my makeup. Also, I'm like in this little nook area in my bathroom. So yeah, I have a window right here, but I'm trying not to show it because, you know, we want to be cute and, you know, glamorous. I'm not a makeup artist. I'm not trying to I'm just gonna show you what I do. I'm all about simple, basic, natural. That's my brand. If you want, like, you know, perfect makeup star MUA, this ain't that, boo. Go watch someone else. Okay, I do want to show you guys like some products that I use on a daily, that I really love, and I think if you don't have them, you should incorporate them into your self-care type thing. This is my under eye cream. It's by Clinique. It's called Clinique, all about the eyes. I hope you can see that. And then my favorite facial cream is the Kiehl's. I hope that's how you pronounce it. Oh my god, can you not see it? I'm trying to hide my face. Okay, you got the point. Oh, this one. Ooh, there you go. My favorite. And I have very dry skin, so when I'm telling you, girl, this is it, this is it. The best, I'm from Jersey, so the weather here is a little crazy. It hasn't been that cold, but we've had like 1-digit weather and like negative weather. So this is like my favorite Carmex, nothing new. My favorite like lip balm and lotion. When it's like really cold and you need like hella moisturizer, whatever, I love to use the Fenty Skin Butter Drop. So good. But the only thing with this is so thick and creamy that you have to make sure like you really dry, you know. So I also like to use this hemp. I'll put like insert a photo here because I don't have it right now. This hemp pomegranate lotion. I usually buy it from Marshall's, and now I bought this, like, this is a new one I bought, but I like it. Aveeno Stress Okay, there you go. Aveeno Stress Relief Moisturizing. Great. And also, you know, for oh my god, it's been literally 4 minutes and I still haven't started my makeup, but it is what it is. Also, you know, I know that there was, I'm all about perfumes, right? But you know, I didn't know there was fragrance oils. So let me tell you, one day I'm at Whole Foods, just walking, and I smell something, right? And I'm like, yo, this smells good. So I'm like, maybe it's like a soap, or like, because I was passing by an aisle that had like, you know, self-care items. So then I walk back because I'm like, no, I gotta know like who smells like that. This is so weird, but whatever. I passed by an employee and I'm like, oh my god, it's her, she smells like this. So then I asked her, I was like, oh my god, at first I complimented her, I was like, oh my god, you smell so good. And she was like, thank you, and I'm like, I have to ask you, like, what perfume is it? And she was like, actually, it's a fragrance oil. So girl, at Whole Foods, they are a bit expensive, but like not compared to like name brand perfumes. So I got this one. This wasn't the one she was wearing. It's not gonna focus. There it is. It's called Egyptian Musk. I got like two other ones, so 3 in total. But girl, if you go to Whole Foods, pass by the aisles where the soaps and like the scrub your body situations are, and it lasts a long time. I'm sorry for all the background noise. I'm from, you know, if you know, you know. So, you know, there's always noise all around, everywhere. Okay, so we're gonna start. Damn, I should have put primer on because all this time I was talking. So I'm gonna put some primer on. Should I put this here? Oh my god, the ghetto. I'm in the ghetto. No, literally. I don't even do this like this, but we're just gonna so I'm using this Ole Hendrix, I hope that's how you pronounce it, Banana Bright Face Primer. So yeah, the first thing I want to talk about is oh my god, so I don't watch football. Well, first I'm gonna rewind before I even talk about that. All of a sudden, after the Draymond Green and Jordan Poole punching situation, I got into basketball. I'm like a whole basketball fan, right? When the season started, I was like, oh, I need to watch this, because in my mind what I'm thinking is, if somebody punched me like that, I don't know if we could work as a team. But keep in mind that I hold grudges, and I know that's bad, so don't even try to come for me. I know it's bad, I'm working on it. You know, we all have our battles that we're trying to, you know, I'm trying to do better. We're all trying to do better. That's just, it is what it is. If you see me looking down, I have a mirror here. So anyways, so after that like fight with Draymond Green, it wasn't even a fight, it was a punch, someone leaked the video, whatever. I saw this tweet that was like, you knew someone had to, like, someone was about to get evicted or something, that they, you know, they were willing to leak this information out to the public. Whatever, I'm talking too much. So I saw that punch and I was like, oh my god, I gotta watch the first game, because I think the first day or the second day that the season started, the Warriors were playing. So whatever, I watched it. I bought this NARS foundation, the Shey Stromboli, but I feel like the lady color matched me, but I feel like it's way too light still. So the one that I usually always, my go-to foundation is the Maybelline Fit Me, and I'm the shade 332 Golden Caramel. So since it is winter, I think maybe it'll be good for me now because I am lighter. So whatever, we move. So I started watching basketball because of it, and now, girl, I swear I'm a basketball girly. I'm a fan. Oh my god, where does it look like that? Okay, whatever. So I'm a basketball fan, and yeah, I love it. My favorite teams are from the East. Let's start East. Boston Celtics, and I really believe that they have the potential to win this season. But my thing is like, they got a lot of shooters, but the thing is, Jason Tatum been lacking a little bit. Oh my god, should I even be talking about this? Because I don't know if a lot of people, I don't know. I hope you guys are interested in basketball. If not, you just listen, you know, just stay for the vibes. So whatever. So the East Conference, I'm really rooting for. Oh my god, why do people keep beeping? Like, girl, this is the territory that comes when you from where you from. I don't think the suburbs beep like this, you know. So yeah, from the East, I'm really rooting for the Boston Celtics, and I love Jaylen Brown. He does it all. He's been shooting and he's just amazing. I love Marcus Smart. He just got engaged, so congratulations. And Will Smith actually, like, I think he proposed the day of Christmas or Christmas Eve, one of the two. And Will Smith helped him out with his proposal, which is super cute. Shout out to them. I wish them the best of luck. Girl, I don't even know what I meant, but you know, love is love. Like, I'm so obsessed with the idea of love. I love rom-coms and all. You know, I'm like, one day I'll find it. Jason Tatum is a hit or miss on that team. I don't know. Do you guys think he should be MVP? I feel like, I really think that what's that man in the Dallas team? Donkovic? Oh my god, I'm sorry I'm butchering his name, but y'all know who I'm talking about if you know about basketball. He's Dallas. He's literally carrying that team, and it's so upsetting because like, damn, you gotta do everything. And sometimes, like, when he does pass the ball and his teammates fumble the bag, he be like, this why, in his head, he's probably like, this is why I never give anybody else the ball, because every time I give it to you, you know, you mess up the play. So sad. So yeah, for MVP, I think Donkovic, although I'm a Boston Celtics girl, I think he deserves it. I'm not sure if he's ever won before, but I think he definitely is an MVP player. Like, his team literally needs him in order to function and even be considered like a contender in the finals. Okay, I didn't even finish. Okay, so the East, I like Boston Celtics, Milwaukee Bucks, Brooklyn Nets. Yeah. And then for the West, I don't really watch the West like that, but I gotta say the Warriors, just because, like, that's the team that got me into basketball. So I'm gonna root for them. I'm gonna step beside them. The Boston Celtics had this, I know you guys not even interested in this, so I'm so sorry, but I'm gonna still talk about it. The Boston Celtics had this game. Was it with the Detroit Pistons? I don't know. It was this game we had on Tuesday. It was so bad. Oh my god. It's me off. It was so bad, but I was like, girl, I'm gonna still stick beside him, because, you know, we all have bad days. But that game, I was like, dang. I was double thinking. I'm like, damn, can we win? Can we win? I don't know. So I started talking about football because that was the same day that, oh my god. So I don't watch football. The only time I watch football is during the Super Bowl, and it's literally for the halftime show. That's the only reason or time that I watch it, is because of the artist, not because I care about football. It's so aggressive for me, and I get triggered when people are literally speeding, running, and then just jamming into each other. I cannot. I can't handle that. So that's the reason I don't watch it. But I was on Twitter and I just see like everybody tweeting about, I don't know, about Damar. He plays for the Bills. It was like a big, according to like what I read, it was a big game. I think it was like a playoff game. I don't know if that's how you call it, but it was like a major Monday Night Football game, and you know, they were doing a normal play, and I think he was tackling somebody, right? And then whatever, he got up and then collapsed, and people were sharing the video online, which I don't think is right. I think some certain things, it's like, yes, you gotta report on, but certain things, it's like, that's hella personal, because they ended up doing, his heart stopped, they ended up doing like CPR on him, his mom was like, it was just such a sad thing. And I think just the fact that we are so obsessed with these types of sports that are so aggressive, and I know people love football, like it is what it is, but I'm so glad that he was able, you know, to make it out of that. I was so upset, honestly. Like, I was crying, and I'm like, I don't even watch football. I'm not even a football fan, so I can only imagine, like, people that do follow the sports, like, it's such a scary thing, you know, because when I saw this sports commentator, I'm not sure what his name is, but he was saying, he was like, I'm pretty sure this was like the only place Damar would have wanted to be, you know, because a lot of people's dream is to make it big in whatever sports you play, right? Whether that's football or soccer, basketball, you know, like your goal is to make it big. And he was there, right? Like, he made it. Like, imagine that being like how he loses his life playing the sport that he loves to play. Oh my god, I look so white. I promise the makeup is not that bad. But anyways, I'm glad that he has made, you know, fast improvements. They said that like the first thing he said, or one of the first things he said was like, you know, because I'm sure like when he woke up, they were asking him like questions to make sure that he, you know, his mind is there still, and that he asked like, did we win, and things like that. They also said that he called into the team's meeting today, which is so, I'm like so happy that he, you know, I'm sure it's so not like he's not gonna be out in the field tomorrow type thing. It's gonna take some time. Should I change this lighting? Because I feel like I look way too white. Like, I know I'm light skinned, but dang, I ain't like that. Is this better? Okay, I like this better, yeah. Yeah, this is definitely better. So yeah, I'm glad that he's made improvements and he's doing better. But that, when that happened Monday night, I was just so sad. And the fact that like the organization wasn't just like, we're canceling the game. Instead, it was like, we're gonna take a break and then you guys are gonna warm up and come back. It's like, do you think these people are going to come back after that traumatic experience, seeing like their brother, right? Because when you're with somebody day in and day out training, like when you're an athlete, you're doing so many things together all the time. Like, those players become family. Like, I literally saw my family, you know, be resuscitated in front of me, and you think I'm gonna come back on this court? That takes a mental toll on you. And thankfully the coaches and the people outside of the league said, yeah, we're not coming back, boo. I don't know what you thinking. And a lot of people also on social media were like, if you think you're gonna continue the game, you're literally like, you got a problem. No one's thinking, like, my head wasn't even there, and I'm not even a fan of the sport. It's, I don't know. I'm so glad that he was able to come back though, because it's sad. Like, you lose you God forbid you lose your life playing something that you like. If I say like one more time, losing your life doing the one thing, you know, you wanted to do and work so hard for. He's still very young, right? So it's not like he's been playing this for years and years and years. Like, he's still very fresh from what I've read in the sport. So keep your prayers up for him, and I hope he does in fact make a full recovery and gets to come back if he so wishes. Because imagine, like, as a mother too, seeing this, like, do you want to put your son back out there? Like, I don't know. Again, it's his decision to make, but him to make a full recovery, and whatever he chooses to do, go right ahead. So that was Monday. I'm trying to think what other stories are in my head. So some people are not interested into politics, but these are the things that go into my head. This is why, like, when I say I want to do something, it's so hard because I have so many interests. But now we're going to talk about politics, right? So if you don't know, Congress just, you know, after the midterm elections, new people got elected to Congress, right? Some new people, some people got reelected, whatever. Oh my god, my phone. So the beginning of this week, 3 days ago, Thursday, Wednesday, I think also Tuesday or Wednesday. On Wednesday, the new Congress was gonna be sworn in. You know, like, things are starting. It's like the legislative branch of government. You know how you have the president, I think this is the House, and the Senate is the legislative branch of the government. I hope I'm explaining that right. Regardless, it's an important part of the government that makes things, you know, they pass things, so they're important people. So the Democrats, during the midterm elections, the Democrats gained control of the Senate, but Republicans gained control of the House. Nancy Pelosi used to be the Speaker of the House. She no longer is Speaker of the House. I think she like retired, or like, yeah, she did. She retired, or she like gave her job to somebody else, because, you know, she's been doing in that position for a very long time, and she handed it down to Hakeem Jeffries, who is a Democrat, whatever. But in order to become Speaker of the House, you need 218 votes, and because, like I mentioned in the beginning, Republicans have the majority, they won the majority during the midterm elections. Even if all Democrats, as they have done, they voted for Hakeem Jeffries, they haven't hit that 218 threshold in order to win the speakership role. Bueno, mi amor, Kevin McCarthy is the person he's the one that wants to be the Speaker of the House, right? And it's literally been 12 votes by the time of me filming this, and he still has not won. That shows you how crazy these people are. First of all, if you are the government, like, these are not things that come as a surprise. Everything is very much like they knew this was gonna happen. He knew he didn't have the votes, and in order to win the votes, he needs to force or coerce these, like, very far right extremists, insurrectionists, like weird racist people to vote for him to become Speaker, because that's how wild they are. Kevin McCarthy is very much so Republican. He literally said that Biden didn't win the 2020 election when he in fact did. Like, Kevin McCarthy is not, like, you know, one of the regular Republicans. He's very much so right to the right. And the fact that he hasn't been able to give these weird far racist, far right racist, I can't even find words to describe how crazy these people are. The fact that he can't get them to vote for him just shows you that whatever it is that they're trying to ask McCarthy to do is so wild that he's like, yeah, I'm not doing that. But his strategy is just, well, we're just gonna keep on voting. Today's the 4th day that they've been voting, and he still hasn't gotten the 218 votes because these very weird Republicans still haven't voted for him. Matt Gaetz literally voted for Trump. He said he voted Trump to be Speaker, which obviously, like, that's not gonna happen. But it's just so, the Republican Party, I'm sorry, and I know I shouldn't talk about this because it gets very iffy for some people to discuss politics, but one thing about me, I'm gonna talk about it. I don't care. God gave me a mouth for a reason, and I'm gonna use it. I said what I said, and I meant what I said. So yeah, the Republicans have been a debacle. I work in the TV field, so, you know, I don't have the luxury of just, like, ignoring it. The fact that I have to keep up with what's happening and what vote we're in. Like, he doesn't even, his strategy is just, we're just gonna keep on voting until you vote for me. Like, that's his strategy. Crazy. I'm gonna come back because this clip is too long. I'm back. So yeah, his strategy is just to, we're just gonna continue voting until you vote for me. And the funniest thing of all is, before he even became speaker, like, you know, they vote, he got the 218 votes. Girl, why he move his things into the speaker's office? He said, I'm gonna win some way, somehow, so I'm gonna just set my stuff up right here. Like, sir, you ain't got the votes yet. Like, what are you? I guess that's a good example of perseverance, but it's just like, these people are just so divided and you can't work with them, because if they really wanted to, they could join, you know, they could help Hakeem Jeffries reach the 218 votes so he can become speaker, which is just not gonna happen, because then that would mean that, yeah, that's just not gonna happen. But girl, when I tell you, politics is very, 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 very messy. And you know, sometimes you watch shows and you think like the things that you see, they're like, oh, this is just for a show, these things don't really happen. No, boo. Politics is so messy. And like, I'm not even like a Republican, Democrat type of person. I don't lean one way or the other. I definitely don't lean right. I'm just let you know that. But at the end of the day, it's politics, and sometimes politicians tell you things, and you know, because I think Biden passed something for like student loan forgiveness, and then some people are like now blocking it in some court. That's another thing. A lot of people are just not interested in politics because it's just so into the weeds. It's like, there's a Supreme Court justice, but there's also like, girl, there's a lot of different legislative things that I was never aware of until I started working where I work. And I'm not gonna say where I work because I'm just not gonna say it, but just, it's not relevant to the story. The moral is that politics is very messy, and it can, the fact that some people are against universal health care and are against universal child care, people are against giving the poor help, is just mind-boggling to me, because I don't know, some people are just haters. Some people are against LGBTQ rights, and my whole thing is like, why are you so pressed about what other people do, what other people are doing with their lives? Like, it's and then the thing is, they use one extreme example to be like, see, this is why we can't do this, this is why we can't do this. And it's like, what real life person do you know that has gone through the things that you're imagining, or the examples you're trying to use as, this is why we can't do this? It's so ridiculous. And it gets even more mad when people are pro-immigration, right? Like pro-immigration rates, and they themselves are immigrants. It's just so hypocritical, because it's like, oh, so it's okay for you to be here, but God forbid somebody else wants the same opportunities you have. Now it's like a no. And then a lot of times it's just because people are not like reading or educated enough, or they see one thing and they just run with it because, oh, well, fulanito told me this, so da 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 da. And it's like, no, 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 no. That's not how life works. Should we talk about music now? After I literally talked about politics. Oh no, we have to talk about this, which is a very sad, but I just read that TMZ was reporting that Tristan Thompson's mom passed away unexpectedly. So you know, I'm sending love to him, regardless of, you know, his very messy relationship life. You know, losing a parent is, I can't even imagine that pain. I'm so, you know, I love my mother to death. Like, that's the one person I would have battled for. So I can't even imagine that pain. And TMZ also, like, they posted a photo of Khloe getting off of a private jet with him. And you know, people are talking, but regardless of the shenanigans, it's like when things like this happen, you need that love and support. And it's your mother. Like, that's such an important figure in your life that when you, especially when these things happen unexpected, I mean, it hurts regardless if it was unexpectedly or not, but especially if it happened like unexpectedly, that has to be so sad. Like, that's the thing about life. Like, sometimes you stress about certain things and it's just not worth it. It's not worth it because your life can literally be gone like this. Y la vida sigue. Life continues and people figure it out. And I try to tell myself that all the time because I'm literally the queen of overthinking. I overthink everything. You know, like, should I spend money on this? Should I do this? Should I go here? Should I? And then I kind of tell myself, like, Shayla, first of all, you work too much. You do all of these things. And it's like, the money's gonna stay. I'm not saying I'm rich. I'm broke. But, like, you know, sometimes when you've always been broke, you get that little bit of money, but you're just so traumatized because you know what it is to be living paycheck to paycheck and you never want to go back to that. That you just never want to spend money. But sometimes I'm like, should I just go out? You know, I'm such a homebody because my mom never let me go out nowhere. She was that type of mom. So now I just naturally want to stay home all the time. And if plans get canceled, unless like I really wanted to go to that place, I will be a little bit mad. But usually I'm just like, oh, okay, girl, let's stay home. Let's stay home. Things happen for a reason. Oh my god. But yeah, where's my phone? I think my phone fell. I don't know what's wrong with this lighting, but I look hella, oh my, I look hella weight. So Rolling Stone top 100 artists. So Rolling Stone released the 1st of January, already causing ruckus the beginning of the year, but they released an article of the 200 greatest singers of all time. And people were not happy. First of all, Rosalia was number 200, which could really be debatable, but we're not even gonna discuss it. So I wanna see who they thought was number one. Number one, what the heck? What's number one? Okay, I got it down. So number one, oh my god, girl, I'm sorry I don't got this together. Aretha Franklin, okay. Number 2, Whitney Houston. 3, Sam Cooke. Billie Holiday. 5 is Mariah Carey. 6 is Ray Charles. 7 is Stevie Wonder. 8 is Beyonce. 9 is Otis Redding. And 10 is Al Green. Whatever. The moral is, the people said, who wrote this? The people said, who, according to who? These are the top 100 artists. And today I saw a variety article that literally said around 15 dedicated Celine Dion fans traveled over 6 hours from Montreal to New York City to protest outside of Rolling Stone's office buildings after the publication excluded the singer from their list of the 200 greatest. Girl, I'll insert the clip here. But I'm just like, imagine driving 6 hours to go protest outside of the building. Baby, the article already out. Like, if you're protesting for something that like actually mattered, but imagine like you don't got better things to do. Like, I mean, that's, as for Celine, that gotta be like an honor. Like, damn, I got fans like that. Like, I got it like that. People will drive 6 hours to protest out of a building because my name wasn't on the list. Like, girl, what? People are wild. When I saw that, I'm like, dang, that's wild. People got time, huh? People got time. Like, who does that? You let me know in the comments if I haven't gone through the full list, but I got my favorite artists. But I'm not gonna go outside and protest if Romeo Santos not there, because it's just so like, to who? These are the top 100 artists. Like, I can't even name you my top 5 right now, because it's my top 5 right now, and by tomorrow I might find a new artist and I might replace that new artist for the other top 5. Like, it was never that deep. Anyways, let me continue. Okay, I need to do just eyeshadow. I need to speed it up, girl. We've been here for what, 40, 20, 30,000 minutes? Oh my god. Okay, we're just gonna do eyeshadow, blush, and then we're done. Okay. We're gonna do this little cute pink, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? Look at you. Well, now that we're on the artist topic, let me tell you who I think my top 5 are right now. Like, as me recording this, what's today? As of Friday, January 6th, my top 5. That's so hard, but my top 5 right now, oh my god, I can't even name them. I'm just gonna say my favorite artists. I like SZA. I love J. Cole. J. Cole definitely top 5. I love J. Cole. I'm trying to figure out like here who I have. And also it's like, are we talking like Spanish music or English music? Because it's different vibes for everything. I like Drake, and he gets me real mad because that song he came out mentioning Meg and the whole shooting thing, that really pissed me off. And it gets me mad because it's like, yo, you don't even need to say that. Like, come. I hate when artists literally just get into stuff they don't need to get into. Like, why are you mentioning her? Why are you mentioning, and anyone? That's something that I wasn't gonna talk about, but it just came to my mind, so I feel like God wanted me to talk about it, so we're gonna talk about it. The fact that people were thinking that Meg was lying about this shooting is just so like, this is exactly why people, this is what exactly why black women are so like guarded, and like people never take black women's side. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's always like, oh no, she lying. And then it wasn't after Tory Lanez was sentenced and his father, you know, like, I'm not even trying to be mad at his dad, because as a father, yes, you're gonna be upset that your son is now in prison and he's even at risk of being, he hasn't been sentenced yet. I think that's happening later this month in January, but of course his dad is upset because, you know, nobody wants to see their son, or, you know, just somebody you love being put in jail. Nobody wants that. But he was trying to blame Jay-Z and Rock Nation. It's like, what Jay-Z gonna do with this? Like, you ain't mentioned that man the whole trial, and as soon as he was found guilty of everything, now it's Jay-Z's fault. Why you ain't say Jay-Z needs to come testify? All of a sudden it's Jay-Z's fault. Boy, please. Take a seat. Oh my goodness gracious. Que reguero. I broke an eyeshadow, you guys. So annoying. So yeah, that's that. What was I was saying something about the Megan thing. Yeah, the fact that people thought that Megan was lying is just so sad to me. Like, this is exactly why a lot of people that are, you know, dealing with stuff don't say anything, because it's like, oh, just because he is who he is, people are just gonna take his side. Like, why would Megan lie about that? Especially how the hip-hop culture is, as you know, as it is. You're supposed to just take stuff, it is what it is, like, it's part of the game, which it shouldn't be like that. Like, why would she lie about that? Megan had already had clout, she already had her career. Like, what does she gain from lying? Like, what did she gain from that? Somebody please, to all the people that were lying about it, that swore that she was lying about it, what would she gain from lying about him shooting? And yes, there were whatever. I'm just glad that we'll see how long he gets sentenced. And I just want justice to be served, especially for him lying for so long, because after he was found guilty, someone leaked an audio. I'm not sure if it was used during the trial or someone leaked of him saying like, oh, like I didn't mean to do this or something along these lines, and he admitted like he was very drunk, and it's like, so why you literally made Megan look so dumb? And yes, maybe I think some people were coming for Meg because they were like, well, she did like a public interview and denied ever being involved with Tory Lanez and which, okay, maybe she did lie about that, but the issue at hand is the fact that he shot her, and that's why he's in trial. Not because, oh, we slept together and you ain't like what we had going on. That's not the reason why they were on trial. The trial was because he shot her. Like, oh my god, it's just. And then someone like broke into her apartment. Like, oh, I'm hoping good vibes. I'm sending her good vibes for the new year. She deserves it. She deserves it for sure. She's gone through a lot, and it's not easy. It's not easy being a black woman in America. And it sucks when your own community, like your own people, you know, because hip-hop, and that's like a culture, you know, like it's a community, and that your own people think you're lying. It's sad, but you know, we're the change. Oh my god, it's literally been like a 30-minute video. So this is literally my makeup. I'm gonna put some blush, and we're done. Okay, we're gonna put blush, and then I have this. I didn't mention some products, but like if you want me to, which you probably don't, because my makeup, it probably looked like I don't even got makeup, but I promise it looked better in person. I'll try to grab the camera so you guys can see. But I'm really all about natural. Like I literally never wear makeup because I don't know, I think my brand is natural. Not saying that there's anything wrong with wearing makeup, because there's absolutely nothing wrong. I'm just like, girl, if I could save me some time, I'd be lazy too. So it is what it is. I ain't even gonna lie to you. This is, I usually could do this in like 15 minutes, but because I was talking and I gotten distracted a lot, it's taking me a half an hour. But yeah, so that's that. I think that's it. This is my favorite setting spray, Urban Decay All Nighter. My favorite for sure. I'm just gonna let it dry. I love this velvet hoodie. I got it from Uniqlo. If you're looking for any type of basics, Uniqlo is the best for that. And last, we're just gonna put mascara. This is the best mascara if you want like a natural look. I hate the clumpy looking eyelashes. Like that's not for me. So I use this CoverGirl. Can you see? this one. It's water resistant. It gives me length. I'm gonna show you guys. Okay, maybe I'm not. I'll show you guys after. Cause you know your girl need to see what's going on here. I've also been blessed with long eyelashes, so thank the Lord. I think I've only put on eyelashes once, and it wasn't me. It was for my college graduation. I did my makeup. Well, not I did. I paid someone to do my makeup, but it was cute. It was a cute little vibe. For me, myself, I don't feel like I need it. So, can you see my lashes? So yeah, this is gonna be, we're heading towards the end of the video. I'm sorry this was so long, but I hope you guys enjoyed me talking. I hope to make this like a consistent thing, like wind down with me, which I'm not really winding down because I'm winding up to go film a video, but you know, it's Friday. It's Friday. I work weekends though, so it's really not my Friday. My Fridays are Sundays. How cute is this? I bought this from Marshall's. Everything about me is just backwards. Comment down below if you've enjoyed this video. Again, I want to say thank you to everybody that supported that background noise. That supported my oh my god, I feel like I look a little bit crazy. Hold on. That supported my interview with Thalia. I really do appreciate it. Unfortunately, this isn't gonna, I already said that, so I'm not even gonna repeat myself. But if you're subscribing because you think I'm gonna be interviewing celebrities, hopefully one day, that's the goal. The goal is to, you know, have that juice, but right now we don't have it, but we'll work towards it. It's okay. One day I will have that juice. Oh, you know, I also wanted to talk about Carisha and Diddy in that situation, because I think we need to stop normalizing like, she was saying that she's not the side chick when she is, and I was talking about this with my friend, and she's like, oh well, she's not, if they have like a mutual understanding, like they're not really dating, so it's like she can't be the side chick if they're not really dating. But I'm just like, I'm sorry I was cut off, but I really gotta wrap it up because this is my third time. That means I've done like a whole hour video. But my whole thing is like, do what you want, right? Like if that's what the understanding you have. I love Fenty glosses, go get you one. This one's Fenty Glow. Do what you want, but I think we need to just stop normalizing just people cheating. Then it popped up that he had a baby girl named Love, and she said in one of her podcast episodes that before he had announced it, like she knew about it. And I'm just like, girl, you're so pretty, you got your stuff together, why? But I guess that's the beauty of humans. We all like different things, we all can't be the same. If that makes her happy being with somebody that's also involved with other people, that's how they understand it, that's fine. But to me, it's like, in public, don't say you're not a side chick, because you are, regardless of if you guys are not dating, not mutually exclusive. You the side chick because he's seeing other people, and also he just had a baby girl. Not just had, because the baby girl, you can tell she has like a few months already, but I don't know, girl. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you did, make sure to give it a thumbs up, like, subscribe, comment down below what was your, how you feel about any of the stories that we talked about football, basketball, music, politics. We talked about it all. So comment down below how you feel about any of the stories I discussed, and see you next time. Bye.